Marc Lobliner here. Blog 38, day 55 of my legendary prep for that there pro card. What a friggin' day, man. Woke up early, got a lot of work done, even though it was Sunday morning. Oh, wow. Monday morning here, Sunday over in the States. Had a lot of work to get done, got pretty much all caught up. Left the hotel and onward and upward from there. Went out, saw a bunch of accounts, got a bunch of stuff done with my boy Chris. Now let me tell you something about Chris Goffett. Chris Goffett is the rep out here in Sydney for Scivation Australia, also Flush Fitness. They represent some other brands, but let's be honest, Scivation and Prima Force rule all. Yeah, we do. But anyway, so we went out, got our stuff done, visited some accounts, got a lot of business done. Again, saw our people over at ASN Arena. ASN is a very near and dear account to me. So we went out there, great people, had a good time, saw a few other accounts that are just spectacular. I can't wait till tomorrow to go to Brisbane and rock it up there, and then also this weekend go to the Gold Coast and see my good people on the Gold Coast. But let's get back to Chris. Chris will be competing this weekend. He's working this week. He's taking off Wednesday, mainly because he needs a little downtime after rolling with the Lobliner. But he is on fire. He has a contest this week, the IFBB show, and Chris is being brought in by Derek. So Chris is the man, lives the lifestyle, and like Scivation, Flush Fitness, those guys are in shape. They do their thing. There's something to be proud of. I'm proud to be able to do business with a company as upstanding and practicing what they preach as they are. But, you know, it is what it is, man. You got to find business partners you want to do business with. But Brisbane, coming there tomorrow, training my boy Tyson, and we're going to rock it. We're going to do some chest. My chest is still sore from Saturday. In fact, when I got the massage yesterday, that deep tissue massage, my tendon, my right side where I tore my pec before, is a bit off. She said whatever, it's a bit whacked out. So hopefully that doesn't affect my training, but if it does, oh well. I'm just eating and growing. Got in about 8 meals today. All from Scivation Way, blueberries, peanut butter, and oatmeal. And I had one whole food meal, which was from Nando's, a place that serves basically plain grilled chicken. You order it without the sauce, and a side salad, because that was the healthiest carb they had. They had some rice, but honestly, I'm pretty riced out right now. Anyway, speaking of pec tears, the vlog question of the day comes from my boy Art. Art says, in the chest training video you did, it says muscle and strength, but I believe he meant simplyshredded.com. You mentioned you suffered a pec tear. How long did it take for you to recover from it, and what step did you take to get better? Did you have to take any time off from training? Also, what advice would you give somebody who's suffering from an injury, whether it be a major or minor one? I was simply blessed to have met my chiropractor, Amanda Wright, in Burlington, North Carolina. She fixed me with a procedure called Grafton, which is basically taking a blunt metal instrument, think of a butter knife, and digging it into your skin and making it really, really hurt. Basically what it did, it increased the blood flow. She massaged it in. The muscle and tendon kind of fused together. I have no scarring, no nothing. My chest looks fine. I basically have a perfect set of boobies down there. And everything's good thanks to Amanda. I recommend Grafton, but mine was not a full tear. If you get a tear like my boy Lane Norton guy, you got to go under the knife. But if you have a partial tear, I think you could do it through, I think you should try Grafton. Or go to a doctor. If they tell you to go under the knife, go under the knife. I'm not a doctor, but again, mine was able to be fixed the non-surgical way. Thank God for that. I'm blessed. Did I take any time off from training? Yeah. I started training back probably a week and a half, 2 weeks afterwards, very light. Worked my way back in, added in flat bench a while later. But just now I'm starting to get the heavy poundages, you know, where I could probably hit 4 plates or 4 or 5 pounds or 180 kilos on each side for you Australians, if I tried. What advice would you give to someone who's suffering from an injury? A minor injury, train around it. A major one, go see a doctor. Go see somebody who could fix it. Take some time off, if recommended. If you can train around it, if you have a broken leg, obviously train your other leg. Well, here's something funny. I saw a research study showing that if you do have a broken leg, if you train the other leg, it will actually help strengthen the leg you're not training, the injured leg. Don't know how that works. Don't ask me to explain it. But I do remember reading that, and I'm not going to quote the research because I remember it, but I don't have it like sitting right here in front of me. And that's that. Anyway, tomorrow on tap. Oh, today training, dude. Back was ridiculous. I went to a gym. Best sign ever. It says, people should not be under the eye. I posted on Facebook. It's funny. Basically, it was a sign, a picture in a gym that said you cannot be under the influence of anabolic steroids. I've met a lot of people on steroids, and it's not like you're drunk. You're drunk on testosterone. I don't know, maybe they have a boner or something because their test is high. I don't know what under the influence of steroids look like, but if you're under the influence of steroids, do not go to this gym I went to in Sydney. That was pretty damn funny in my opinion. I thought it was the greatest thing. Let me actually look up the name of this gym. It was actually a very good gym. I had a great workout. The machines were good. You know, it was just the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. But anyway, I can't get that right now. I'm not on the right page. But regardless, that was that. I did deadlifts, got up 5 plates at the end of my workout for reps. And tomorrow, I have a whole full day in Sydney. I fly out at 4 o'clock to Brisbane. And then I train with my boy Tyson up there. And Wednesday is just crazy. We're all over the place, driving all over, meeting with people. Gonna hang out with my people at Nutrition Warehouse. Grant Mayo is a bodybuilding legend. I'm fortunate enough to be able to hang out with him. Again, I love that guy. Good friend of mine. Phenomenal people. Love him. But anyway, on to the next one. I'm in Australia for another week. I'm going to keep kicking ass for another week. I'm going to keep taking names for another week. And in a year, I will be on that national stage fighting for my pro card. Till then, here's Lobliner. Down under, rocking the outback, hopping with the kangaroos and hugging the koalas. Y'all take care now, you hear?